Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. This is Omar Stenet. So glad that you could join me today. I thank you so much for always taking time to view our content. Remember, we just ask you to do a few things. One is to like our videos, two is to share, three is to follow, and four is to subscribe. Right? Please just hit that like button. Subscribe, and just follow us. Right? We will keep giving you good quality content on all sports, but primarily we lock into football because that's our heartbeat. And so today I want to give you some information, just share with you what is happening. You may know already, but like Tottenham won their semi-final in the Carabao Cup, and so they defeated Brentford by 2 goals to nil. Goals by Sissoko and one by Song. And man, Brentford ended the game playing with 10 players, but it was expected that Tottenham would win. Mourinho has this team playing really, really, really well, and just how he's deploying Hurricane now is so different from what Hurricane is normally used to. You look at the fact that like a Dele Ali was a major fixture in the Tottenham team, and under Marino he hasn't featured a whole lot. And whether you like Marino or not, his style of play, his style of coaching, he seems to always get good results. But today there is a second semi-final, and I believe the winner of this semi-final will actually win the Carabao Cup. I believe that it will be a good game. It will be between Manchester United and Manchester City, and both teams have fielded very, very strong teams for this game, so they are taking it seriously. I know City did say that they had some issues in terms of COVID and players, but they have a good enough team, starting 11, to make a good fight of this. And really, I think they will get the better of Manchester United, because they have a whole lot of quality and they have been playing a whole lot better. Manchester United has also started a very strong team, and so looking forward to that. But I do believe the winner of this game will end up winning the final. In fact, I think this is like how the FA Cup belongs to Arsenal because we just keep winning it. Then I believe that the Carabao Cup belongs to City because they seem to just always win this cup. But you never know. Manchester United has been playing really, really well, so they could spring a surprise. Look out for that. The Syria also restarted this week, and some surprising results. Well, Roma won, and they're up there battling for the title. But Inter Milan were defeated by 2 goals to 1. That was a surprise result. Juve won convincingly yesterday, and the La Liga started. These competitions, and including the Bundesliga, they have a winter break, unlike the Barclays Premier League. They don't have a winter break, but these competition they break the Serie A, the La Liga, and the Bundesliga, and so they restarted in the Bundesliga and La Liga over the weekend, and now Serie A has restarted. And so we look for that. Still, no major movement in England in the transfer window. Uh, will Martinez move from Inter somewhere else? We don't know. Let's see. But I think like a Martinez would do well fitting into this Manchester City side and give them an edge for the Premier League title. Many people are asking, what happens to Diego Costa? Where should he go? I think right now Diego Costa could probably play in a Everton because they rely so much on Calvert Lewin. And if Calvert Lewin gets injured, what happens? Leicester City as well. In case a Jamie Vardy, who replaces Jamie Vardy, I think these three teams make sense: Everton, Leicester City, and a Wolves. Jimenez has gone, and Wolves have struggled because they have no one with their hold of play. Leicester has never had anyone competent to replace Jamie Vardy, and if they want to be a top four team, a Diego Costa would help them. The other team is an Everton. Calvert Lewin stopped scoring, Everton stopped winning. They need someone like a Diego Costa. I think he would do well with working with a Richarlison on one side and also having James Rodriguez on the other side. So I think that's a very, very good fit. Very good fit. If Everton could get Diego Costa and a Leon Bailey, I think they could possibly challenge for the Premier League title. That is my thought. And so, yeah, so just look at that today, look at this game today, and then on the weekend, there is no BPL games or no EPL games. It will be strictly the FA Cup, and Arsenal plays Newcastle. That is supposed to be a good game because they play them in a couple of weeks as well in the Premier League. All right, now, though, from a cricket fans, just I'm letting you know, like New Zealand has defeated Pakistan in the two tests convincingly. I mean, Kane Williamson just keep making runs and runs and runs and runs and runs. This guy keep making double centuries. Right now, he's the number one rated test batsman, and New Zealand are the number one rated test team, right? And that is so good because they have really been playing so well. They have kept the same team for almost 10 years. You look at a guy like Tim Southey, Trent Bolt. These guys have been around. Ross Taylor, Kane Williamson. These guys have been around. These guys of Saudi. These guys have been around for so long, and now they're reaping the rewards. They have kept the same group of players for a 10-year period, and you can see how New Zealand has come on strong in recent years. And secondly, they rarely lose at home to any team. And so Pakistan has a good team. The young bowler Afridi really did well, but Kane Williamson is like unless he makes 200, he cannot get out. And I believe that at the end of his career, he will have a better batting average than Steve Smith. He would have scored. I believe he's going to end up scoring more test runs than Steve Smith, and he's doing this as a captain. And captaincy sometimes comes with a whole lot of pressure, right? One of the other things I want to touch on a little bit is the NBA. All right, now there has been this talk about James Harden. I really believe that James Harden is better staying in Houston. I think the combination of James Harden, John Wall, and this guy called Wood, Chris Wood, that they just got from Detroit is very good. And if DeMarcus Cousins can get into good physical condition with Eric Garden and PJ Tucker, they have a very good team. I don't know why James Harden want to move to because wherever he goes, they are going to lose one of their top players for him to be able to make the trade. In other words, if he goes to Brooklyn, Brooklyn will have to give up like three of their top players, and then it would deplete the Brooklyn Nets' ability to push on because you can't have you, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving alone. If he goes to Philadelphia, they would have to give up their their young point guard that has been playing with Joel Embiid for so long. It is not making sense. Wherever he goes, the assets that they would have to give up for him, for the trade to be made, means that the team is going to be depleted. I think what he needs to do is put pressure on Houston to bring in uh, someone else to help them because I believe they have a good enough backcourt right now, and this young guy Chris Wood is really looking good to really be a contender in the East. You know, that's what I think because I think John Wall, having not played for 2 years, is coming on really, really, really strong. All right, so that's my advice for James Harden. I am sure that he'd be better in Houston. I am sure that Kane Williamson will end up with a better batting average than Steve Smith of Australia. I'm sure that Manchester City is going to defeat Manchester United, and the winner of this semi-final today will end up winning the Carabao Cup. I am sure that Diego Costa would do better playing in Everton, playing with Leicester or with Wolves than any other team in the Premier League. I am sure. I am sure. And this is I Am Sure Sport. And remember, we ask you to like, subscribe, share, and follow. We have new content coming out. We have in partnership with Ira Time TV, and so You will see that shortly. I'll send you the link to it, and you can see our content at Iratime TV that is streamed all over the United States, 6 hours a day, and then they have reruns. You need to look at that. Really, really good stuff. Iratime TV. Go and subscribe, follow them, and you'll see our content on it starting tomorrow. All right. I'm over and I am out. This is I Am Sure Sports. It was good being with you. Like, subscribe, share, and follow